Hey everybody, welcome back to the Whit-Acre Way. Larry here, working on a project this weekend. I got my solar panels in the background that Aaron and I put in a couple years ago, and we're going to be working today on replacing our AGM batteries to we're going to lithium ions. So stick with us and see what happens. So these are our batteries that we purchased. We went through Renogy. We decided on two of the 200 amp hour lithium ion batteries. Our old battery setup was 725 amp hour AGM deep cycle batteries, like something you would find in boats for trolling motors and such. Those batteries seemed to take a big hit. We weren't here to check on them, and I think our refrigerator just kept running around the clock. Either somebody left the door open or the refrigerator went bad. We haven't checked that yet, but we'll be getting to that. It just depleted our batteries, so I did find out that you can turn our old batteries in, and they give you so much per pound for them, and we stand to get about $150 back for those. But anyways, we made the capital investment of buying some lithium batteries, and yeah, we're going to put those in today. I have everything shut off. I have our solar panels shut down. We have a midnight solar combiner box out there. I shut that off. So we're shut down at the panels. We're shut down here right in front of the charge controller, and we're also shut down from the batteries to the charge controller. So everything right now is safe, shut off. You just got to watch out whenever we're disconnecting the batteries to not hit the plus and minus together, the positive and the negative. So. So these here wires, your positive and your negative, are coming in off the charge controller. Okay. This is going to be our ground wire, and connected to it we have a Whiz Bang Junior here. This will give us this is called a shunt. This will give us our idea of how much battery we have left, and this is our positive. Everything's disconnected right now. We're starting to put it back together. This here is a temperature sensor for our 3000 watt inverter by Renogy. I believe Ames actually makes these inverters for Renogy, but 3000 watt inverter, 6000 watt peak for like when you know, well pump or a refrigerator starts up. And everything else is you know, just these few wires here are connected for a small fuse block, which we really don't have much on right now, just a light. But it's nice to have that set up in case we do need to set something up. So yeah, we're gonna get to it and start putting this back together. If I can get both of those batteries, let's get down here.
Is this gonna be wide enough in here? Did you measure?
No, I didn't, but it probably will.
Okay.
If I can get both of those batteries to sit right here, positive and negative, facing in towards each other, then we can, I already have cables made. They might work.
Okay.
So we'll see if we can give that a shot. Let's put it together. These are so much lighter.
Oh yeah, look at that.
All right.
Perfect.
Leave that one there. You might need, actually scooch it down just a tiny bit more right there. Yeah, let's just leave it right there for now. This one over here. I like how those tuck away.
Yeah.
Okay. This is actually gonna have to come down this way a little bit more. Okay, and here. Let's see what yeah, we might not have to make them because these are already
Pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, we just got to move them around a little bit. They're kind of stiff because they've been sitting in the same position for 2 years, 3 years, 2 years. Yeah, we don't even need to make any. That's fantastic. I want to talk about my cables as well before we go ahead and turn this back on. My cables are 4/0 welding wire cables. I got them from an electrical supply house and I made the cables myself. I was going to show you guys how to crimp cables, but obviously I don't need to do that. And the reason being is my cables were long enough and they end up, you know, fitting perfect size. So right now this system is pretty much ready to go. We got to turn the fuse back, or put the fuse back in into position, and yeah, we're ready to fire the system back up. As you can see, the system's already somewhat live, 12 volt system, even though I didn't put that fuse in place. That's a 250 amp fuse, if you're interested. I do have a 60 amp fuse running to this block here. So with that being said, I can turn that on and off right now. It has its own separate fuse. So yeah, let's get her going. All right. Everything seems to power up. So we have it on as AGM2. Your boost voltage will go up to 14.6 and your float voltage will be 13.7. For what we have in our lithium ion, it can be charged up to 14.8 and the float voltage is 13.7 and the normal operating voltage is 12.8, which is fine. This will work fine. We won't even have to switch that. This is for whenever this is charging. So I have this hooked up to a 110 volt receptacle outside that we can connect our generator to. And when we connect our generator to this, we can charge it when the sun goes down, basically. So if we're here and we're running some fans at night and we're watching TV with the kids and we have the security system on and we have the camera system on, refrigerators running, you know, there's some nights where we could use up more power than we should. So it's nice to be able to plug a generator in and charge the batteries. Connect everything back up. This temperature sensor drops down here. And I kind of want to just set that back there. And this one just kind of lays in here. So we're going to lay this between here, this gap right there. We're pretty much back in service here. So we're going to go back and turn everything on.
So a nice feature about these batteries is it has Bluetooth capability so that we can actually monitor in real time the battery level and what's going on with these batteries. So you can see here in the app we're at about 68.6% full, and that gives us about 45 hours of battery life left. And at the bottom you can even swap between the batteries. So we have two batteries, and in there you could see specific details for each battery, the voltage and the current that it is given. So right now we're at about 3 amps going out to some of the devices we have on.